For this shoot, I got to work closely with the DP and director to create a natural commercial look at an office location. The crew did an amazing job propping and styling the office scene, and I'm going to break down the lighting setup for this particular shot. First off, the camera we used for this shoot was a Sony FX6 with a 15mm cine lens. We set the camera's colour temperature to 56 Kelvin to match the ambient light coming from the windows. We shot this at high noon, and to the left of the frame were 6 large windows. I blacked out the window closest to the set with a blackout curtain. Now, it wasn't very thick, but as you can see from the photo, it did the job just fine. Because the sun at the time was above the building, the other windows provided a low ambient light, which helped to soften the contrast ratio of the shadows. We had the luxury of a lot of space for the shoot, so I decided to rig an Aperture Nova P300C and a 600X with a spotlight attachment, both set to daylight, and I had this blasting through some double diffusion, attached to 2 C-stands, to make the light source nice and soft on the set and subject. This setup provided a nice fall off on the face. To emphasise the shadow side on the right, I rigged some negative fill on a C-stand. This deepened the shadows just a bit more, adding just a little bit more extra dimension to the frame. After that, I added a kicker light behind the subject from above on a C-stand, using an RGB set to 3200 Kelvin. This little kicker helped the subject pop out more and provided better separation from the background. Lastly, to add a little more detail to the bare wall directly behind the subject, I decided to throw an Araman 200D plus some CTO gel with a gobo attachment. I used a window-shaped gobo, focused and positioned it to emulate the sun shining through from the left here. This also provided a bit of interest on the back wall for when we filmed the vertical versions of the scene. And that is how I lit this natural looking office scene. I hope you found this breakdown helpful. I got 2 favours to ask now. Favour 1, I'm going to be super cheeky and ask if you can hit that like button on this video. And favour number 2, yes, you probably guessed it, hit that subscribe button too. It's the simplest thing you can do, but it goes a long way for this channel. Thanks so much in advance, and I'll see you next time.